Manifest a move, I make it real. Every step I take, every dream I feel. Novelty queens, we don't just wait. We create, elevate, and dominate.
Sunrise, hustle, moonlight plans, emails, design, supply, demands. But I never lose sight, never forget that I'm a queen and I manifest.
Busy days, but I stay in control. Sipping my dreams while I reach my goals. No slowing down, I was born to rise. The crown is mine, no compromise.
I'm proud of this design, I really am, but something about it just had me second guessing. It dragged out over a few days, and honestly, even after, finishing it, I was still like, did I do enough? It's that imposter syndrome. I swear it always creeps in at times. Even when I know I brought the sauce, it's like, but did I really? If I am to be honest, my thoughts have always been my enemy of progress, I swear. But on the real, to be honest with you, I feel like everything else that I've done this far has been like a wham bam, thank you ma'am. It's been a one and done. I do it and that's that. But for some odd, very, very odd reason, I don't know if it was just my doubts just seeping in, but I found with this particular hat, I had to do it so many times over and over. And I think that's where the doubts and everything else, kind of crept in. I am proud of myself though for the design that I came up with. And I'm proud of, that I didn't just give up. And I finally got through it and I was able to ship it off on time. One thing about me, I love a good surprise, so I'm adding a little discount card for the next order because one thing about me, I'm gonna make it cute and give you a reason to come back. This is me manifesting repeated customers while sprinkling a little joy like it's glitter. And honestly, sometimes it's the smallest touches that make people feel seen. And let's be real, we all love us a little discount. I added a little musical pin as a surprise bonus. It was my first time making a pin like this, and now I'm kind of obsessed, to be honest with you. And one thing about my customers, they love them some stickers, so I figured why not put some in this order as well. This is what the front and the back is looking like, and I just sealed it with my logo, of course. And this is what I will be putting the hat in.
Tasting every light, in the shadows, in the sunlight. Wish I could turn back time, but the future's got its own design. I'm reaching out, hoping for a sign. Can't resist, can't deny. Second chances, they're
So because I didn't want to get this hat, to get stomped in transit, I went with a box. So shout out to the post office for selling me the box that was one size too big. But y'all know how it is. And for those that are asking within their little space, yes, they did have different sizes. They had extra small, small, medium, and large. Obviously, the large is way too big. This right here is the medium, and the small was way too small. And if the small is too small, then y'all done know that, the extra small is just gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this shipping drama. $40 shipping, $40, and that's with a discount. Canada Post, baby, you wildin'. Tariffs got me rethinking my whole business model. The good news though is they did tell me that if the cost is under $100, your customers are safe from the fees, but above that, good luck. So now that, we package cute, we have to package cute and pray. Wow. And since we're on the topic of drama, listen, this box really tried to humble me. I was out here flipping flaps like Rubik's Cube, trying to find the beginning, the middle, and the end. And when I finally got it together, oh child, I still didn't trust it. So I did what any crafty overthinker would do. I taped every single edge like my business depended on it, 'cause it does. I told myself, I said, you know what, girl, this box is either going to arrive safely or at least wrapped in enough tape to survive a storm. I shipped this out as if it was going to arrive in Jamaica during hurricane season. I did learn something from this though, that eventually if I do end up, keeping the hats and making that a thing, I definitely would have to either get me some customized boxes or just order some plain boxes and customize it myself, because we love to be creative around here. But it's gonna put a lot of thought into it because, oh man, with these high shipping costs, I don't even know if I'm finna have a business soon. But let's not manifest that. On my way to the post office, I spotted two wild bunnies living rent-free in someone's backyard. I tried to get them on camera, but they pulled a Beyonce hiding from the paparazzi. But I did get that little glimpse of them. I wish I had caught it from when they first were in the front. I swear, like, the way how they kicked up dust, it kind of reminded me of an episode of Bugs Bunny. This is the countryside of Canada, guys.
Not the countryside.
Sometimes these rides are less about the destination and more about the playlist and the car chats. Road vlog where you just record driving and talking. I see people do that all the time. Just record and talk. here, I'm not gonna report you.
600 meters, turn right onto Durham Regional Road.
I don't think I've been this far up in where are we? In Europe? I don't travel up in Ajax. It's not my domain.
At the light, turn right onto Durham Road, Durham Regional Road.
What it's really like it looks just like my neighborhood.
Continue on
Really?
Durham Regional Road 4 for 25
Just like any
kilometers.
regular little city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at it. If this was Scarborough, there's like thousands of cars. This is what Scarborough used to look like back in the days.
Yeah, it's Novelty Queens, baby.
You know how we do it. Wait, bracelet.
Hey guys. It's the good thing about editing. Like
It's Novelty Queens, baby.
You know how we do it.
Yeah.
Wait, bracelet. Now we
Okay.
roll it through. If you're down with the family,
guys.
here to stay. I'm done with
Hey guys,
it.
okay, so today, not Taj in the background waving.
He wants his 15 minutes.
I wasn't even trying to record him. I see, look at hands. Hey guys, okay, so today we're out, me and my niece and my nephews and my nieces and my nephews. Not him waving. I'm sorry. So we're going on the road today. So this week's vlog is gonna be a little bit different. We do have our work stuff than which you guys already seen. Normally I've been starting doing a local day in the life, cause same old. But today we're gonna do the weekly vlogs, and because life is kind of boring. It's just the same thing over and over. And y'all know that during the week I've been doing like my Wednesdays and my Thursday thingies. So there's really nothing much to vlog, and then editing takes up time. But today there's a little bit more. So say hi to the family. This is my niecey. Can't stay too distracted over there because she's driving. Y'all want to see this vlog, right? Anyway, we're driving. Everybody else back there is watching their little shows and whatnot, and y'all know how copyright goes. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll catch you guys later when we're recording the rest of the day. Bye.
We stay fly, build a life we love. That's why I move left, move right. What manifest goes all night.
Down here
Gold
starts to look
game
like
signs, eyes, tries to get fiery on the now.
This area of Nashville is the older area. So this has been developed years ago.
Go with the novelty. Wait, please say that's the policy. If you're down with the sound, let me hear you say, I'm done with it. Yeah. I'm done with it.
Let the children touch grass, I said. It'll be fun, I said. We walked, we sniffed flowers, and then they were over it. Okay, so we came back inside, and if y'all wonder what this is, my niece took over my tablet and gave it that Canva Pro treatment, even though this was not Canva Pro. But the way she designed this, a graphic designer is in the making. So I had to screen record to show you guys. Now, how does this tie in? Well, to be honest, like, looking at this, I got, like, right away when I seen her, putting all the colors together and doing her little thing. She didn't even know what she was doing, but it worked out. And I was like, you know what? This will make such of an amazing design on a Tumblr. So I'm going to play around with this later on. So, just a little heads up. So y'all prepared to see this on something. I'm going to try it on something. So maybe my next craft with novelty vlogs, it might be a part of that or the one after. I mean, I have so much stuff for these vlogs, but stay tuned. Okay, so we taking a break. We're at the food court. I start talking to you guys and everybody stopped and start looking at me. So, yeah, we're taking a break. We stopped at the food court. My niece just had to do a couple run-ins, so I'm here with the young ones having something to eat. They're having themselves some A&W. My nephew right here decided to be, speak over me, which is fine. It is what it is. Honestly, to be honest, like, it's so hard doing other type of vlogs because it's like, what exactly am I supposed to talk about when I'm not talking about business or creating? I feel so lost. Hey, Mr. Baby, do you mind? He said, yeah. Imagine. Do you mind? That is you. And I'm talking to the camera. I'm showing the people that you're being so loud. That is Jade. Indoor voice. Well, that is that. So anyway, just stopping in to give you guys a quick checkup of what's going on right now. I just did a little run-ins with my niece. Follow her to do a little run-ins. She has some things to do today, so I tag along. I tag along to help her out a bit because we all know if you're a parent, what that's like. I have 2 children that I had to raise on my own, and it was always hectic. So I was like, why not? I came to hang out for the week. I put work aside because we got to make time for family as well, and that's just that. So here I am vibing with the nieces. And another thing that's so weird is this is my niece and these are her children. They're my nieces and nephews as well. So when I'm trying to explain to people, it's like, oh, but my niece, wait, my nieces and my nephews. It's like, But anyway, that is that. I will catch you guys later. Say bye. Say see you later. Say see you later, JD. Say see you later.
Bye.
Not you. Okay. Okay, last but, well, it is the last thing. So my niece treated herself to a little mani-pedi moment, but this wasn't just the salon, this was the salon. I mean, look at it. Just like that, the week came to a close. Some stress, a lot of laughs, and a whole lot of growth, but guess what? We made it. If you're still figuring it out, you're not behind, you're in progress. So keep creating, keep dreaming, and don't be out here letting the haters or the shipping fees steal your joy. Protect your peace and your packages, and I'll catch you next week, Novelty Fam. Bye.